Hey, Skulls here. Very recently, there was a major rework to the spawning points of gathering materials in Aelio. It was much needed. Many players did not gather the useful items that can be found in Aelio, purely because it takes too much time with everything being so spread out. The rework is actually very nice. With that being said, in this video, I'm going to show you guys where you can find all of the minerals in Aelio and the new spawning points. Even though the minerals are much easier to find now, I still highly encourage you to go to your mag and set your active sonar settings to target minerals. That way you won't miss anything. But honestly, if you're familiar with Aelio, then you don't really need it. We're going to start with our normal starting point in North Aelio and go clockwise around the map. Normally, when I do these kinds of videos, I speed up the process of us getting to the minerals and also gathering the minerals, but I wanted to try this a different way. It might be a little easier to follow along. Keep in mind this video is going to be a little longer than my normal mineral runs. Please let me know in the comments whether you like this way of doing it or you prefer the way that I've done my previous mineral videos. In this back area, the minerals spawn in these little pockets. You'll see that they spawn in a line now, making them easier to grab. In the second pocket, they are both at the top area and at the bottom area. Make sure you look carefully. And you can use the lifts to get back up. Now for this next spot, it's pretty much the same distance from just walking there to teleporting to a 𝐒𝐤𝐮𝐥𝐤𝐬 and running there. Depending on your load time, I recommend just walking, and that's what we'll do now. The area we're headed to is all the way at the edge of North, close to Resolve Forest, and it's normally where we cross to go down the river in central Aelio. But there are no spawns down the river, so there's no need to do that. Once you get over here, you'll see quite a few minerals stacked by the waterfall. Just make sure you check the walls carefully. You should get a pretty good amount of trinite and quartz from this area. Now the next area is in central Aelio. However, we're going to use the North Aelio 𝐒𝐤𝐮𝐥𝐤𝐬 to the wetlands. From here, we're going to run through to central Aelio. We're going to go a little bit past where the dread enemy Didal spawns. And right behind there, we're going to climb up this mountain. From there, you should see a pocket of minerals, and there are quite a few here. One of the big spots is the hole in the mountain that was destroyed by the central cannon. Go backwards and then follow the lifts up. As soon as you get to the top, you'll see the deposit of minerals. And if you think about it, it actually makes sense that the minerals are here based on the damage done to the mountain. After that, we want to go across the map towards Vtuber Laboratory. You can either teleport to the 𝐒𝐤𝐮𝐥𝐥𝐬, or you can teleport to this tower and abandon the task to make it a bit faster. Now, right next to the tower, you'll see a few minerals. After that, you're going to go down the side of the mountain. They're usually stacked up on the wall, so make sure you look carefully for those. And this is where the mag comes in handy. Now we're going to head to one of my favorite spots on the map, South Aelio. From here, we're going to go behind the waterfall as we normally do. Be careful because some of the minerals spawn directly outside the waterfall. You shouldn't miss them, but just keep that in mind because that wasn't there before. And then you're going to go all the way to the back of this cave. Looks like there's a Giga that we have to run past. So instead of going to the left, we're just going to go directly to the right and follow it all the way down. They don't spawn on the left side by the Trania cocoon anymore, so this shortens this run quite a bit. Okay, after this, we're just going to float over to what I used to call the Cave of Disappointment, but it is the cave in front of Ordinal Tower. You can use the teleporting technique I did at the other tower and just abandon the quest, but depending on your load time, that may not be ideal here. So now in this cave, you should see a good amount of photon chunks and 𝐊𝐿𝐼. And it's no longer disappointing. There's a ton that spawn in here. Now we're going to teleport back to the Ryuker at the waterfall and float across to where the dread enemy Didal spawns. It's kind of like a little hole in the wall. We're going to float up. And there's a cave on the second level. I think I overshot it a little bit, so we're gonna have to jump down. Yeah, it's not over here. So there's a little cave over here. If you've collected randomite, you recognize this cave. And this also has an abundance of minerals here too. And that's going to be the last spot in South Aelio for us. We're now going to go to West Aelio, which normally was skipped in my run just because here, more than anywhere else on the map, the minerals were spread out horrendously. So we're going to start by going to the Aelio town ruins. It's a little hard to see because it's raining. Now we're going to jump down this little crevice. And if you run all the way to the back, there is a cave. You'll know when you see the cave because one, your mag will start pinging. Also, you should see a few minerals at the edge of the cave, kind of on the outside. So now we're just going to follow the cave all the way down and collect the minerals as you go. All right, we'll follow the cave over to this second turn. And that should be the end of the mineral spawns. From here, we're going to teleport to the top Ryuker over at the cliffs. Once we get to the Ryuker, we're going to jump down and to the right. You should already start seeing the minerals that are there. There's quite a few that are going to just be along this wall. Now we're going to run down the beach. You'll find some other gathering items like seafood. Your mag should start pinging. And right around here, you're going to see a bunch of minerals, and it's going to be in a line. So you want to follow that straight down. It goes around the corner a little bit sometimes, so you want to make sure you don't miss anything. And that is it. It looks like I missed one back there. I see the 𝐒𝐤𝐮𝐦𝐚 back there, but I'm not going to backtrack. Again, you can double back if you would like. But yeah, that's it. That is all of the mineral spawns in Aelio. I want to thank my friend Alyxandasaur for helping me sweep through this area over and over and over again. But as I mentioned before, guys, we did this in a little bit of a different format. The video was a little longer, but let me know if you like this format over the way that I normally do the videos. Happy hunting, rare drops. Stay comfy. Get that 𝐤𝐿𝐴. Sayonara.